Drones to the rescue. From fighting fires to delivering medical supplies, drones are helping to save lives all over the world. Here you can see a drone flies over the wildfire in New Mexico. In early December, the hills surrounding one of the biggest U.S. cities were in flames. A massive wildfire was raging out of control in Bel Air neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. A major highway had been shut down, schools in the area closed, and 46,000 residents were forced to evacuate. Evacuate means to leave. To fight the wildfire, the Los Angeles Fire Department brought in some extra help. For the first time, it launched 2 drones. Fighters on the ground steered them over the smoke-filled hills. The drones were equipped with cameras to give firefighters a clear path of the fire's path, allowing them to go directly where they were needed most. It wasn't the first time drones were used during a fire. In recent years, the U.S. government has used these small remote-controlled aircraft, also known as unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, to help monitor wildfires in national parks. Plus, dozens of local fire departments now have their own UAVs. Drones provide firefighters with information that they previously didn't have access to, says Brad Kocheritz. He is the director of the drones program for the Department of Interior. That's the division of the United States government that oversees the National Park Service. But firefighters aren't the only people using drone in emergency situations. These unpiloted vehicles are being used to help save lives worldwide. Search and rescue. In January, lifeguards in New South Wales, Australia used a rescue drone to save 2 teens from drowning. While surfing, the boys had gotten caught in a rough water with 9-foot waves. Luckily, lifeguards nearby were testing their new drone. They steered the UAV toward the swimmers. Within seconds, the drone hovered over the swimmers and dropped a flotation device. These teens grabbed on and swam to shore, tired but unharmed. Drones are being used in rescue missions in the U.S. too. Last year, park rangers began using UAVs to search for people who had become lost or stranded in the Grand Canyon National Park. Rescuers had previously carried out searches in helicopters or on foot, but drones can cover more ground in less time than traditional search methods. They can also zip through narrow spaces helicopters can't fit into. Kocheritz says these drones are especially useful for nighttime rescues because they have thermal sensing cameras. Thermal meaning relating to or caused by heat, so they can sense the heat. They can detect people in the dark by their body heat. You can search all night long, he says. People pop right out at you and you can tell their precise location. Precise means exact. The sky's the limit. Across the world in Africa, UAVs are hoping to get essential medical supplies to hospitals in remote areas. In Rwanda, a company called Zipline uses drones to deliver life-saving medicine and blood. Drones come in handy in countries that have rough terrain like Rwanda. When hospitals in faraway villages run out of vital supplies, deliveries by car may take up to a day, but a Zipline's drone can fly over mountains and washed out roads to reach their destination in a fraction of the time. Zipline drones are shaped like small airplanes with a 6-foot wingspan, enabling them to fly faster and further than other drones. They are also autonomous, means operated without the need of a human control. So they are also autonomous. A staff member enters the drone's destination to a tablet and the aircraft flies there automatically. After making its delivery, the UAV circles back to its home base. Since 2016, Zipline has made more than 2,000 deliveries in Rwanda. It's planning to expand to a neighborhood country of Tanzania later this year, with a fleet big enough to make 2,000 deliveries each day. Drones are going to play a big role in lives now and for the future, says Zipline spokesperson Justin Hamilton. Safety in the sky. Of course, not all drones are used for saving lives. Millions of Americans fly them for fun or take photos or videos from the air. But you can't just fly a drone wherever and whenever you want. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, sets the rules for operating drones in the U.S. Here are some rules. You must register your drone with the FAA and mark your registration number. You can never fly a drone near airports or emergency response vehicles or other aircrafts. Drones may be flown only during daylight hours, and your drone must be within your sight at all times. This rule makes it illegal for companies to use drones to make deliveries or faraway places. Here you can see that Zipline's drone releases boxes of medical supplies attached to parachutes. The boxes then float down to the hospitals where doctors pick them up. Let's watch a video.